Hey, what's up guys? Alec here from Cichlid Bros. I'm down here in my basement fish room, and today we're going to talk about the third tank I have set up down here that we have not talked about yet. It is a quarantine tank. We started filming this video about 4 months ago when I had a little internal parasite issue in my 125 gallon show tank, and I decided that I would never put another fish in that tank without quarantining it first. And so recently I finally found 2 new fish that I wanted to buy, bought them, quarantine them, set up the quarantine tank. I'm going to take you through that whole process and unboxing of those 2 fish and show you the finished product. So as always, hit that subscribe button and let's dive right in. Alright, so this video is about the Predator haps, but I did just get a new tank for my son that I'm pretty excited about that I'm going to show you at the end of the video. So like I said, this video has been in the works for a while now. My 125 gallon tank has just continued to grow and develop, and that's really what this project has been about, watching these Predator haps grow from tiny fry to some of the biggest cichlids you can get. So let's flash it back to 4 months ago when I had a lot less hair and this process began.
What year is it?
Right now I'm on my way to Petco, who is having their $1 a gallon sale. So we're gonna pick up a quarantine tank. I think I'm gonna get the 10 gallon for the quarantine tank. All right, got it. Time to take her home and set it up. And voila. Quarantine tank is up and running. So what I did is I went ahead and used this to upgrade my 15 gallon, put the AquaClear 50 on that, and put the AquaClear 30 from that on the quarantine tank. So we have the AquaClear 30 here. It's important to have seeded media when starting a quarantine tank quickly. So that is part of the reason why I went ahead and used the AquaClear 30 from my pre-established tank. So there you have it, the quick, easy setup with tank, heater, and filter all included. This tank cost me about $50 to set up. $30 for the filter, $10 for the heater, $10 for the tank, and boom, I'm ready in a day. All right, so let's unbox the new fish that will be going into quarantine. Got this fish from Live Fish Direct. Should be an adult with some color. My first time ordering from Live Fish Direct. And here he is. Pretty good size. Looks pretty good. Membrochromis, livingstoni. Let's get him floating.
20 minutes later.
In the show tank. He's looking great. He's really big. I think he's the second biggest fish I have in the tank now, next to the Malawi gar, but he might be the most colored up other than the Cyanochromis ryi. Colored up pretty much right away.
3 weeks later.
Alright guys, it's time to set up the quarantine tank once again for my next fish, which should be coming in the mail today, and I can just borrow media from my hang-on backs that are running currently. That's why I don't have to do a cycle every single time I set up a quarantine tank. So now it is time to fill it with water, and then we're done. Other things I didn't mention is I don't go with a lid just because I don't want to buy a lid. This costs more than the whole tank. So what I do is I just lower the water level just a little bit to make it tougher for a fish to jump out. And also, you notice my one lone sad looking rock in there. I put that in there because my first quarantine experience, my fish was pretty skittish and pretty scared. Seemed to not like being so exposed, I thought. So just put a something he could hide behind, swim around, have something in his tank so it's not quite as barren. It is time to unbox the fish. All right, here we go. Fish has arrived from Ron's Cichlids. Here's the presentation. Do a nice job. They put it in some styrofoam packaging. Personal note. Here we go. Blue water, so you can't really see. But this is a 4 to 5 inch tilapia, Cichlids, Malawi thick lips. So let's get them floating. More on that later. And here's our specimen. 4 inch tilapia, Cichlids, the Malawi thick lips.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
In the quarantine tank, he looks great, has a lot of good color. Great specimen. I'm super excited about those 2 new fish, and I'm also happy to announce that I just made a purchase from Universal Rocks for a 3D background and a rock kit. So be on the lookout for that new video coming shortly. Now, let's go upstairs and I'll show you my son's tank. All right, guys, I'm up here in my son Axel's room. Axel, can you say hi?
Hi.
I'm also with my son Kendrick.
Hi.
There he is. All right. Today we're going to show you guys Axel's new tank. He's really excited about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. Here it is right here. Got a Flu Ball spec 2.6 gallon with a Blue Dragon Betta in there. Really love the look of this tank. It's a really cool all-in-one saltwater nano. What do you think of the tank so far, Axel?
Good.
It's a really fun way to get the kids in the hobby.
That's enough.
Pretty soon we're going to show you Kendrick's tank, right, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Say bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, that's it for this week's video. As always, thanks for watching. And like I said, stay tuned for that Universal Rocks background video coming up. And we'll see you next time.